watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger.
It's week 9 of the National Football League, and we've got the Dolphins' superstar running back. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the Dolphins and the Jaguars, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in week 9? And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
We both know it's a league where they seemingly throw the ball in just about every play. But watching him perform last week where he threw 3 touchdown passes still caught my eye in a big way.
Still kind of the gold standard, 3 touchdown passes, isn't it? And for his efforts last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I can't wait to see what he does this week.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good start. 1 play, 10 yards.
Lisa 24.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Summers. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
Right, let's go.
They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Red on red.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He gets it to Thomas. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Etienne. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. The numbers on the ground for Etienne last week. 13 carries, 70 yards.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expect him to make a run in not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Hey, no. Here's a high.
They run on first down with Jackson. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
He finds his man, complete. It's Summers. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Trevor Lawrence scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Jaguars are on the board first here this afternoon. point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
And it was capped off by Trevor Lawrence taking it in himself. Oh, a good return up past the 30. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
They're hoping to get rid of that interception bug.
2nd and 10.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 3rd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
The Jaguars offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Now Lawrence to throw. That's complete to Treylon Burks.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4. As they've got it as we resume action. Now Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. That's Summers. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it'll be Dolphin football.
The Dolphins offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And as we transition into the 2nd half of the season, you can see he's the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. On 1st down, back to Achane.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Holding offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here.
A give left side. Here's Achane.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. They'll run for it with Achane. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. The Dolphins at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. And they were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. That is incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
44, ready.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Achane going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Achane once more. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was Devon Achane who finished things off with a touchdown reception. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Hey, lion, lion. No, no, check, Panther. Roll, smash.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. This now a 3rd and 4.
Hey, go.
In motion, the tight end. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Hey, run. Here we go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now Lawrence. Over the middle into the hands of Burks. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 2nd and a couple. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. It's Summers. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Lawrence. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Devon Achane of the offense ready to go once again. So a 6-carry drive the last go-around, touchdown on the end of it. We'll see if they can duplicate that here.
I think that they would like to. I know every runner that we've ever met would love to carry the ball more and more and more. In fact, we keep a ball in the booth just for demonstration purposes.
You're holding it right now.
I'm going to give it to you. Is it heavy? Is it that heavy?
No, it's pretty light.
It's pretty light, right? So keep giving it to him and let him do his work. It's not going to slow him down.
If it's light for me, it's definitely light for him. From the gun, it's Tua. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. That's caught at the 25. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Achane is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime.
Here we go.
Lawrence will throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Red, 23. Here we go.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Signaled for and taken. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So a very tight first half. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Dolphins offense and running back Devon Achane making their way back out. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's second best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Looking to pass. Tua. He finds his man, complete. It's Russell. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. A give, running right, Achane. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Now Tua. That's complete to Laporta. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll run, Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Thomas has got it, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Great job.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
There's a high.
Back to throw, Lawrence. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Going to the right here and finding Burks. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Summers. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
Hey, let's go. Here we go, sir.
Back to the ground with Etienne. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
On red.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Here we go, sir.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
That is caught and out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Rip, 23.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Jaguars have retaken a third-quarter lead. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Over the middle, complete. That's Russell. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Achane here, they stay on the ground.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Tua going to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Here's Tua. To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Jaguars will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Thomas brings it in. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
They run the option left with Lawrence.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Etienne up the middle.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Lawrence.
And Thomas has it. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And his kick here is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Tua sets up to pass it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1. So they look like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
On 3rd down, Achane.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Again, it's Achane. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver. And it results in an incomplete pass.
Work to do here with a crowd at fever pitch. 3rd and 9. Tua. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line. Now Tua back to the ground. Achane. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Here's Tua. They'll run it. Achane with it. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane punching it in from a yard away. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars down by 1. A minute 16 remaining. And they need at least 30 yards, you'd have to think, here to move the football to have a shot. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Pass complete, Thomas. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Right, let's go. Red. Done. Here we go, son.
Here's Lawrence. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 35. Back to throw, Lawrence. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Lawrence. He finds his man complete. It's Summers. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing now, Lawrence. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And this one is right through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. The throw out wide going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd down. Throwing Tua. That is caught by Laporta. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
And the Dolphins first down.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Tua to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Tua. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And his kick is good. And it'll be a good time in South Beach tonight. The Dolphins have won the game. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Dolphins, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at